The Phoenicians, the master mariners who connected the ancient world. Long before the rise of the great empires of Greece and Rome, a remarkable civilization flourished along the eastern shores of the Mediterranean Sea. Known as the Phoenicians, these skilled sailors, traders, and craftsmen played a crucial role in shaping the ancient world. Although they never built a vast empire in the traditional sense, their influence stretched across thousands of kilometers, linking distant cultures through trade, exploration, and innovation. The Phoenicians occupied a narrow strip of land along the coast of what is now Lebanon, as well as parts of modern Syria and Israel. Their civilization emerged around 1500 BCE and reached its height between 1200 and 800 BCE. Unlike many ancient societies that focused on conquest and territorial expansion, the Phoenicians concentrated on commerce. Their strategic coastal location encouraged them to look towards the sea rather than inland, and over time they became some of the most accomplished navigators of the ancient world. Their cities, including Tyre, Sidon, and Byblos, functioned as independent city-states. Each city had its own ruler and government, yet they shared a common language, culture, and religious traditions. Competition between these cities often fueled economic growth and maritime innovation. The Phoenicians became famous for their extensive trade networks. Their ships sailed throughout the Mediterranean, reaching regions as distant as the Iberian Peninsula and North Africa. They transported a wide variety of goods, including timber, glassware, wine, olive oil, metals, and luxury textiles. One of their most valuable products was a rare purple dye extracted from sea snails. This dye, known as Tyrian purple, was so expensive and prestigious that it became associated with royalty and power throughout the ancient world. Their reputation as skilled shipbuilders was equally impressive. Phoenician vessels were renowned for their durability and speed. These ships enabled merchants to travel great distances, establishing colonies and trading posts in strategic locations. The most famous Phoenician colony was Carthage, founded in the 9th century BCE. Carthage would later become one of the most powerful cities in the Mediterranean and a formidable rival to Rome. Perhaps the Phoenicians' greatest contribution to human civilization was the development and spread of a practical alphabet. Earlier writing systems, such as Egyptian hieroglyphs and Mesopotamian cuneiform, required hundreds of symbols and years of study. The Phoenician alphabet, however, used a much smaller set of characters representing sounds rather than complete words or concepts. This innovation made writing more accessible and efficient. As Phoenician traders traveled across the Mediterranean, their alphabet spread to other cultures, influencing the development of the Greek alphabet and, ultimately, the Latin alphabet used by much of the world today. Religion played an important role in Phoenician society. They worshipped numerous gods and goddesses associated with nature, fertility, and the sea. Temples were prominent features of their cities, and religious ceremonies often accompanied important commercial and political activities. Although some ancient sources describe practices such as human sacrifice, historians continue to debate the extent and nature of these rituals. The decline of the Phoenicians began as larger empires expanded their influence across the Near East. The Assyrians, Babylonians, and Persians gradually brought the Phoenician cities under their control. Nevertheless, these cities often retained a degree of autonomy due to their economic importance. Later, the conquests of Alexander the Great transformed the political landscape of the region, accelerating the assimilation of Phoenician culture into the wider Hellenistic world. Despite their eventual decline, the legacy of the Phoenicians remains profound. They demonstrated how trade could connect diverse peoples and cultures across vast distances. Their maritime expertise expanded geographical knowledge, while their alphabet revolutionized communication. In many ways, they helped create an interconnected Mediterranean world long before the modern concept of globalization emerged. Today, the Phoenicians are often overshadowed by more famous civilizations, yet their achievements continue to resonate. Their ships crossed seas, their merchants bridged cultures, and their alphabet laid the foundation for countless written languages. Though their cities have long since faded from prominence, the influence of the Phoenicians remains woven into the fabric of human history.